everyone, and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Well, last left off, we had started the trial of case number 4, Farewell My Turnabout. We had Edgeworth as a prosecutor, and we had Wendy Scumbag, or Oldbag as her actual name is, Wendy Oldbag, testifying about what she saw and what happened. So let's just jump straight back into it, really.
Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but...
You saying you mixed up Mr. On Guard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV.
But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure.
She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai? Alright then, who were you waiting for then?
Yeah, it's top secret to anyone outside of security.
I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Cardo. Am I great witness?
The way you think, you're a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness.
Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of?
So, Oldbag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corridor.
Maybe, Phoenix. Maybe the old bag was waiting around for that person.
I think Ms. Hindigan, it's certainly possible. I'm thinking it'll be Agent Andrews. So, Miss Oldbag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you?
Take that! Who is this person?
This is Agent Andrews, Mr. On Guard's manager.
Why would defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor.
Oh, this is... Well, this is, I see.
There just seems to be pretty into the article. It can be called such a thing.
This is manager with the initials A. You see, it's...
Agent Andrews. Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Oh, so you found me out. Well, that's fine. You can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then.
Witness? What are you...
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. I got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I'm doing my own little investigation. It's secret, of course.
What for?
Oh, just for myself, you know, personal reasons and all that.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how do you proceed from here?
I really don't want to do this. However, I simply cannot let this point slide.
I see. May other witness please testify about this secret information?
Blah, blah, blah. Garrity, this is gonna take the wind out of you young'uns.
Is it really? I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. It's not like we're getting 10 years old. Secret information.
That on guard is one evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing such a huge scandal. So to do that, as soon as some manager to get in close with Juan, I cannot condone such strategy, so I took action. Oh, this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this part.
What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there saying? The truth is never pleasant.
I've never heard that one before. But, Mr. Atreus, sir, what about this Agent Andrews person? We have looked into this matter and found the truth. The article poses is, in effect, baseless gossip. But should this be true? This proves the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin the cross-examination.
Be careful. The old back seems rather excited right now. That's right. On guard is nothing but your average. Well-blooded youth.
I feel like I need to change Allbag's voice because it's very close to Mia's. Like, it's not perfectly the same, but it's very close to. So I'm gonna have like a what is it, Roz from Monsters Inc. sort of voice. Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn all bags with fire. Don't fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. I go right into the danger zone. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted you, my good sir. Because I have a feeling I know. Alright, baby, I don't know. You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander.
But it's true. That woman was getting intimate with Paul Juan. Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to stars, PTA.
Believe the magazine this came from his gossip land.
What? You saying the gossip is all just a pack of lies? What you know? I suppose Dex will swear to me the news is 100% true. Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip.
Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Rich.
Discriminate? When do they do anything like that?
Anyway, Hunger will never get me to say touche.
Hold it! A scandal? What do you mean by that?
You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days?
No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Even I know that much. Are you sure about that, Phoenix? Because I'm not sure you do.
Well, that guy thought he could own a monopoly on popularity.
You don't have any proof that Mr. On Guard did any such thing.
You must be suffering from shock. The shock of hearing the truth. And now since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right.
You're right, I can't do anything, but boy, do I wish I could do something about you.
Alright then, Sonny, show me what you got. Can you show me proof that On Guard didn't bear any ill will towards Juan?
I don't have anything to offer.
See, just as I thought. You lecturing me about saying things without proof. You just give me a free pass to say whatever I want, whenever I want, city boy.
Made my big mouth.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. For you, anyway.
So what do you mean by I took action?
Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was gonna capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you young guns need.
You're going to teach her a good lesson?
I was gonna make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun. Like this.
No, stop!
Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
Wait,
What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
secret information that no one knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know about this secret information?
Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out.
How the world did that old bounce get such a secret piece of information? If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got the secret information, you won't go home today.
Andy Bill, what are you doing? Help me!
What do I have to do with this?
Just me, you'll get your reward.
I don't you want your reward? But you don't leave me to a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness's head.
And he lectures me on reckless blabbering.
As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's got a way to focus on this line of questioning.
I just know about getting inside information. It's something I can use to figure it out.
Sounds like another just tip of the gossip, doesn't it? You just can't ignore it either. Makes you quite look bad either way.
Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
Hand me somewhere we can catch her on.
Yeah, when I find I'm gonna press the heck out of it. And the idea is... Oh, God damn it, man. Press it. Oh, I can see it. That's me. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? That's what do you know about it, old Miss Oldbag?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that!
Witness?
Take that!
The investigative report photographer, Lola Hart.
Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl.
She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing?
On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her impressions about the relationship between the victim, Miss Andrews.
What? Outrageous ideas, you say?
No, I said impressions.
Then the witness this piece of paper is completely meaningless.
I said that's the note.
No! You see, this is something completely different. It's my top secret since the grocery supply.
Then why are you the one? Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note.
I'm a huge fan of Wands, that's why. That infamous puppy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil on guard. She said to herself, "Oh God, I'm his sidekick." She was so happy, smelling like a sunny duck. I was only checking what she had written. And you Billy, believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we could overlook this just once.
She looks like she really is sorry. Should I forgive her? Put on more pressure! Fill up on her now, she'll get away. I had to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Second. Witness! You said the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you night brat? I say this piece of paper from the tableau chest can, that's all.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it!
You putting my credibility under scrutiny again?
Miss Scumback, I believe the note is the only thing you stole that night. Miss Scumback, that note that note was with a camera inside a case, wasn't it?
A camera?
Yesterday, Lola Hall was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie 1600 camera disappeared on me."
Why, witness!
What is it, Gramps?
If you have the note, then it's only logical that you have the camera too.
Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for?
Oh God. Oh, that's...
Well, even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you and fall in love and borrow things from people.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
I saw the woman's business card, and when I noticed it, it said, Slimeback Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
Bailiff, take his camera photos. Hurry! Must examine these photos. Oh, and pass me the nudes if there's any. I'd like to save them for myself. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court.
Oh.
This is the Nickel Samurai.
See, oh God,
This proves the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Ungard clearly stated that at the time of the murder he was still inside his Nickel Samurai costume.
If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is
the defendant.
How did it come to this? And then this brings up to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree this photo is decisive evidence against your client?
Yes, what it really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Mars' life in jeopardy. You can't make a mistake here, there's only one road out of this mess. This photo Lola took, theirs. Nothing strange. I don't know. Nothing. I'm going to say there's nothing strange. There's nothing strange in this photo. I have done nothing to alter this picture either, in case you're wondering, right?
I see. It seems the defense will rest on this matter. In that case, there is no reason to further prolong this trial.
This is really alright with you, Phoenix.
Well, there's nothing.
Try again. Take another look at it. If you still don't see anything, do something. Anything to prolong the trial.
Yes, Chief. Wait, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright? I'm about to enter my verdict.
No, I'm sorry, this can't wait. Oh, let me guess. You're going to point some peculiarity with this film.
What? Why didn't you say so earlier?
There's something strange in this photo.
I knew this was coming, right? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree there's nothing strange with this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even the bunker buster.
Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright?
Anyway, please look at the photo one more time.
If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, you should only need one chance, correct?
Well... I had to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all our focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts?
Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange?
Is it the hair?
Take that!
Oh, I was right, okay. At the time of the murder, Mr. Ungod was in his own room. Which means this thing has some... If you think that's all it takes, you should reconsider your choice of occupation. I think it's about time you retired. I say there's no problem with this photo after all. The problem was with the brain of that lawyer, Your Honour. Wait! You are going to let your last chance fly away from you, Mr. Wright. That's enough. The squad says no longer to... Oh, is there any... okay. In this case, it's extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It's qualified as a defendant, not on guard. Guilty. The accused will surrender to court immediately to be held pending trial at a high court within a month from today's date. That is all. That's the judgment. Well, okay then. Is it a door? The strange thing is somewhere around here. I think. Somewhere around here.
I think.
Am I seeing something you all are not? Ah, screw you. Wait! Isn't that Matt on Guard's room? Because this would surely be where the toilets are, which were on Juan Corridor's room side. It's right. Oh, no, it's not. Is it actually the flowers? Is it the flowers? It's not the flowers. His hand?
Take that!
stuck.
Take that!
Is it this? It's not that. What?
Take that!
Is it that?
Objection!
And no. Oh, I'm stuck. I actually have no idea. I actually do not have a clue. Oh, we're getting ads. No, we're not. What about this photo is strange? Hey? Suppose something down here. What? How? Why? Because it's crumpled or something? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Fine, whatever. I would like to direct the court's attention to this area, this one area right here. What are you pointing to? His ankles? Here we can see the person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. And? What does that mean? The costumed person in this photo could not have been Mr. On Guard. What does it mean for this? I wonder if you'd care to elaborate. With actual facts, that is. Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Okay. Fine, okay. Please pay attention, particular attention to the area around the bottom of the hakama. His socks. You can see his socks. Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding up his hakama up just to walk. There is only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Alright, I think I've turned things around.
That's curious.
Huh? Huh? What is?
Edgeworth is usually gone today.
That's true.
He's laying the trial run himself, as if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack? I haven't damaged his case at all. Mr. Andrew, where does this leave us? If the person in this photo is not myself, not on guard, then the prosecution as charge proof has become meaningless. I figured it would come to this. What? Right. I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt on guard. In that case, who is this a photo of? Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
Just dress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is that dress suit, don't you think?
Yeah, why
is he so calm? It's either going to be one corridor, one corridor, where it's Adrian. I'm gonna go Adrian.
Adrian Andrews?
If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it's none other than this woman. And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points to her? For starters, she's short, and she can freely move in and out of Mr. Vanguard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Vanguard that night.
And how does that all add up?
It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Vanguard's fingerprints all over it.
The knife was used as a murder weapon.
Why don't you just say what it is you want, right? I had to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of one corridor. It is Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
Order! 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 It looks like this trial is a most unexpected development. Mr. Redruth?
Yes, Your Honor?
This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A vote is cannot be passed without her first hearing her testimony.
Alright, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness.
Ah!
It makes the trial go on for another day.
One more day?
Ah!
If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya.
Now then, we shall serve Miss Andrews' testimony for witness.
What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn court!
Now then.
Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. We must pass a verdict today.
I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews.
What?
Hold it. I abhor wasting such valuable time. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Unexpected development? I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
What do you mean by that?
Mr. Felix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan. Even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
What?
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Redruth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She is the next witness. Everything was planned out in advance by that man?
Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth could overlook Miss Andrews. That's why this battle's far from over.
Exactly.
Very well, we will call on the next witness. However, before we proceed, we should take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. I got, but I'll take a 10-minute recess.
March 22nd, 2:14 p.m.
Dude, I can't believe that Adrian... No way, not cool and collected, Adrian Andrews.
She is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinners was, well, her.
So after so many during the break, huh? I was sleeping like a log the entire time.
See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your hakama.
Because she was the one that came to wake me up. Then, dude, you said it really was her?
Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered one corridor.
But why? I thought she was buds with one.
She has her own agenda.
Her own agenda? What are you talking about?
I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of the day.
Give me a verdict that's refreshing like spring breeze, okay, Mr. Lloyd, dude?
Phoenix! You think your motive is related to Miss the Sized Impact's missing suicide note, right?
Yes.
Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impacts as her strength and reason to live. Then Miss Impact suddenly killed herself. It sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hid it
It's Ron Carter, the victim of this murder.
That's why I think Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Corridor, all to get the suicide note back.
That sounds plausible. One thing bothers me.
What?
Who was it who first told us about their relationship? Best stated Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impact.
Who was Edgeworth?
Looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Don't let your guard down yet.
March 22nd, 2:25 p.m. Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness supponed by his court, Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Carter's room. There's the card again. What is your occupation?
I'm the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Not. I see. Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
As you know, everybody in this room is wondering the same thing. I would like to find out more about my relationship with the victim. And all. It was the W7 Weekly magazine recently.
I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of gossip land. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relations with the victim.
Yes, I was saying, Mr. Carter. I was also aware of the variable way that existed between Matter 1, but this was a private matter between one and myself.
So it was a fried bait matter. Or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
But I didn't kill him.
No one is accusing you of that.
And there was someone who would beg to differ.
I think you'll understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder had taken place.
It was time for the show to start when I went to get my friend's room. After that, I went to Han's room, and there was a hit, but I was in shock, you know. What I saw, naturally, was the exact same scene as the photograph, so I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of wine juice.
You poured yourself a glass of juice?
Yes, sadly I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of the crime, and I disturbed the crime scene by moving one finger.
And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. I see. Well, Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix, she's one cold-blooded customer, and she has the brains to match.
Yeah, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt the pacing.
Disrupt her pacing?
She is the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack when she least expects it. Instant you let up on your offense, in the instant this trial is over. Understand?
So I'll finger, don't press and guess, but I press and guess a couple of things.
Hold it!
You were in shock.
What? Was I not supposed to be?
Miss Andrews is a very calculating person, and despite how close they were, I'd actually have romantic feelings for Mr. Corridor. If anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock, and you can't seriously expect that young beauty like her would not be shocked. Somehow I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. I see.
Hold it!
We're gonna try doing things in a really random order. What was Mr. On Guard doing at the time?
He was taking a nap. He was not taking a nap, you know. Here's what our mini performances Nicholas Hammer during the ceremony.
Mr. On Guard did say he was taking a nap. Yes, you could say you could not have been taken out of his room, yes?
Excuse me, it's
Objection!
Right, I thought years of school would have taught you how to construct a sentence. If you can't make a sensible sentence with a subject, then I'll make one for you. Watch. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. Ungod's knife from his room?
No.
Subject, verb, objective. Right. Did you skip basic grammar? The witness may continue.
Hold it!
This is the photo you're referring to, correct?
Yes, one of my flashes just...
And the guitar case was like this too.
Yes, it was open and empty, of course.
And then, what did you do next, witness?
Hold it!
Why did you do that?
That's a funny gesture. What was it to make an appearance with the other heroes?
The show is supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? Is that the only reason?
I beg your pardon, what are you implying?
You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? So perhaps you had more of a personal matter to discuss with the victim.
Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at the time.
I can't get into talk about strings of evidence, I guess. Maybe we can continue now. Witness, what did you see when you got to his room?
Hold it!
God damn it.
Objection!
What?
Objection!
Really?
Hold it!
Juice?
Yes, there's a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I help myself.
But you didn't drink any earlier, did you?
Huh?
There's no lip marks left in this wine glass. Did you just suggest I drank from it?
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more thing. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Corridor, you were in great shock, and that's when you pulled yourself just because of the glass of juice, correct?
Not always.
My mind really was a complete blank at the time. Your mind was a complete blank? I don't think that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? I'm so dazed that I made one careless mistake that one thing.
What one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
Well, she started to say just now. Press further.
Miss Andrews,
Miss Andrews, I'm convinced that as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was. Actually, so would I.
I'm sorry, it's just, it's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over.
Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? This mess of glass shards?
He was already on top of the dresser, but one of them did it with my elbow, onto the guitar case.
Why did you withhold such an important information?
I'm sorry, I thought the sense of crime scene was already, disarray. The people would simply assume the vase just was another bottom mess.
It looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and everything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing else right. I didn't touch anything else.
We fell onto the guitar case. It's either going to be the crime scene photo or the guitar case, but it's the guitar case. You testify that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct?
Yes.
And are you sure it fell into the guitar case?
Is there a problem? What is it?
It's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true the top of the guitar case was filled with water, but that's exactly what's so strange. Miss Andrews, you testify that the vase fell into the guitar case. However,
If that were true, the case should have gone wet on the inside, not the outside.
Oh, that's very true.
Furthermore, there's one other strange thing about this guitar case.
What is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor.
And what is wrong with that?
If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards should be inside, not outside the case. What is your point, Wright? The case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else.
Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. A bright red guitar was found in the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. That may very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it?
Seems though there is no deep meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case?
I can testify. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. I can't believe what I'm doing either.
Right. Alright. I'll follow along. For now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Runner. Yes, yeah, okay, clever.
Witness testimony. The guitar case.
I don't remember too clearly because I was with different days. I suppose it must have happened when I opened a guitar case. I knocked the glass over. You know, it was not a big deal, right? And the case was empty after all. That's why I opened the case. Even I don't know.
It looks like this really wasn't a very big part of information.
Its wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now, it's almost comforting. Yeah, anyway, I'll just go ahead and start with the cross-examination. Using anyway to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man. During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly on mind?
Well, you see,
Are you sure you're the one who opened the guitar case?
she's waiting for someone to tell her she should answer or not.
Sounds like your department side is taking over.
Well, Miss Andrews?
Yes, it was me,
Hold it!
Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body?
Yes, that's probably it, you know.
I'm going nowhere if I continue pressing it like this. The only way to make it all gets evidence, I guess I should give it a try.
Come on, figure it out for her.
I need to be found. Yeah, I know. If it's not this, I'm gonna be shocked.
Objection!
Ah, there we go. I thought as much. It had to have been. There's no way you were the one that opened the guitar case.
Why would you say that?
It's elementary, my dear. Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim.
What is it, Mr. Andrews? Miss Andrews? Mr. Andrews? Miss Andrews?
You should assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case.
What do you mean?
What if I just tell you those wearing gloves at the time, you know?
Gloves? Why would you be wearing gloves all the time?
It was the night of the romance, and so of course it was just on vacation. Yes, no, I'm also sure I was wearing very clean gloves.
I see. Well, Miss Wright, it seems Otis was wearing gloves at the scene of crime.
You're wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange? Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time?
Take that!
I have your proof right here. This wine glass.
The wine glass.
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
Ah,
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Yeah. Okay. Just break your glasses. Okay.
Order, order, order!
Look, you hit the nail on the head this time.
Huh? What do you mean?
Really, the guitar plays a very important role here.
But it's just an empty case.
I wonder if it really was empty, though.
The guitar! The private guitar was in the studio.
Phoenix, drop all your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the primary guitar.
You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either.
I bet it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves despite the case.
Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull assault into his misguided... No, Your Honor, please recall that Miss Andrews has testified that the vase... Hang on, I need to just wipe my glasses clean because they're getting really, really filthy. There we go. Fell onto the guitar case. Because the case was closed when the time crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I'm sure this guitar case had some relation to the murder. If you're so sure, right, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim. Correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything to do with this murder.
You do that, Miss Wright?
Well, let's suppose for a second that the Bi-Ray guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case.
Bi-Ray guitar not being the only thing? You don't mean... No.
So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty. Is that right? I won't say something if I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. We haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside the case at the time of the murder? I'm thinking it's his costume.
Take that!
And why would something like that be inside a guitar case, let alone this one?
Why, Miss Wright, why?
Well, I just thought it might have been possible. I have a suggestion. Why don't you put that in a void where your brain is supposed to be?
Yes, and never bring it up again.
Kind of foolish fool gets some love. Do you still think you can prove your theory? Can you prove that the guitar... If it's only one, that's fine.
Take that!
Right.
Take that!
This is a photograph.
Yes, but what's important isn't what's in your picture, Your Honor.
In this picture?
It doesn't take genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is... Inside the guitar case was Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume.
What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Right, you say the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume. What insane point would there be to do something like that? Her insane plan would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave. Could you, Miss Andrews? I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. In the end, she managed to get the shot, correct?
You mean this photo? Order! It looks like we've wandered into quite another mess, haven't we?
Nice job, Phoenix.
Oh, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later.
The real murderer's hiding inside the costume.
Wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Summer's costume would have been Mr. Madam Guard's. Why would something of the defendant's be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case of all places?
True, that is a little baffling. Miss Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What would this Nickel Summer costume be doing inside the guitar case?
It was a spare costume. Mr. Guard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we were talking about was a spare one.
What? Then, you're saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Summer costumes at the Great Water Hotel?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
And how do you explain the costume? How do you explain that the costume's inside the guitar case?
It would mean the victim himself had bought this spare to the ceremony on purpose.
But why? The victim, Mr. Carter, was the German ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Summer spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act?
And therein lies the sticking point.
Objection!
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, I guess. I'm stuck. There we go. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? Huh? No, I just...
Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Summer spare costume?
Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you.
Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim bought the Nickel Summer spare costume for the hotel was... Post-semi show.
What is this?
The night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a press conference.
A press conference?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at his conference. I heard about this as well, once you're not making something up, right? But what struck me strange that Mr. Umgard himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night.
But how can that be?
The way I see it, that can only be one thing. That can only mean one thing. That can mean only one thing. The conference was set up by none other than victim Mr. Wonka himself.
The victim?
Yeah. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Carter was going to hold a press conference as the Nickel Samurai.
He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? But why would the victim do such a thing?
That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference. The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something, and by confess I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself. Which means that one character posing as the Nickel Samurai was going to speak about Mr. Matt on guard.
Yes, I guess that is what it means.
But if that's the case, that's not a confession, that's public disclosure.
Miss Andrews?
Excuse me, you are present, what do you do? Pardon me? Yes, this is the press conference.
Miss Andrews! Please offer an explanation for this.
There's one here has to have set it up. And the person who prepared a second question for him was also me.
You?
Well, I bet everything on German Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway.
You've got to ruin him, huh?
He lovely somehow wanted to get his hands on the powerful secret sub-power. He would destroy Matt's acting career if it had been real.
What?
And do you know what the secret about Mr. Ongar's is, Miss Andrews?
That's something they want you. I don't know what it is.
Ah, I see.
I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone, but to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt after all.
Protect Mr. Ongar? And yet, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you please tell us about the truth about your behavior. Something we will do in the next episode.
God, this trial is heating up, and quickly as well. It's getting intense. But as always, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!